Welcome to the great program. Here, strategic business communication helps you connect management studies with real-world English skills. Let me introduce myself. I'm Atsuko Kaneko, and my research area is management communication. Before entering academia, I worked in global business for over 10 years. My background brings together academic theory and practical business experience, and that's the perspective we'll take in this course. Today, we'll focus on principles of effective team communication, one of the core themes in strategic business communication. Strategic business communication is one of the key courses in the GREAT program, which stands for Global Resources English Applied Track. In this program, we combine management studies with practical English communication skills, helping you grow both academically and professionally. It's all about preparing you to communicate confidently in global business settings. Now let me ask, what comes to mind when you think of management or business? Can you name any companies or brands? Here are the 2025 Interbrand rankings. You'll see logos and names of some of the most influential global companies from Japan. These are the kinds of organizations we'll examine throughout the course. If you join the School of Business Administration, one of your first courses will be Principles of Business Administration. In today's session, we focus on business communication, which is closely linked to management and organizational behavior. In addition, we will explore cross-cultural awareness and the use of English in a management context. GREAT program provides opportunities to integrate management knowledge, cross-cultural competence, and English communication. Using English effectively can significantly expand your opportunities. As shown in this chart, English has more than 1.5 billion speakers, more than 10 times the number of Japanese speakers. Let's consider the question, when do we use English? First, in the workplace. English is often used in industries such as finance, trading companies, manufacturing, and IT. Second, we use English when we study abroad. This includes English-speaking countries like the United States, UK, and Canada. But English is also used in university courses in non-English-speaking countries, such as Germany, France, Spain, and Malaysia, where the medium of instruction is English. Finally, English is used in English-taught courses at Meiji University, including Strategic Business Communication. In these courses, students study in English alongside international students from a wide range of countries, including the United States, the UK, Australia, France, Germany, Sweden, Spain, South Korea, and China. As you can see, English plays a vital role in both professional and academic settings, not only abroad, but also here at Meiji. That's why our program emphasizes the integration of English and management skills. In this course, Strategic Business Communication, we use a textbook designed for American university students. Today, we'll explore a topic from that book, team communication. Why focus on team communication? Because organizations across all sectors recognize that teams are essential for innovation and strong business outcomes. As professionals, we will likely spend a significant amount of time working in teams. So our learning objective today is to explain the principles of team communication in high-performing teams. Here are the 9 principles we'll discuss. But first, we'll look at the natural stages that teams go through to reach high performance. As shown in this chart, teams typically progress through 4 natural stages: forming, storming, norming, performing. On the vertical axis, we have performance level, and on the horizontal axis, months working together. In the early months of forming stage, team members seek acceptance and avoid conflict by being polite. Next is the storming stage, where team members begin sharing different opinions on how to approach tasks, leading to conflict. In the norming stage, the team establishes a work plan, clarifies goals, roles, and accountabilities. Finally, in the performing stage, the team operates effectively and efficiently toward its goals. It's important to understand that performance isn't linear. It may dip before rising. Can you relate this to your own experience? Think of activities like football, basketball, orchestra, school festivals, or other group experiences. Most teams go through these stages. During these stages, teams form a culture, shared perceptions, and a commitment to values, roles, responsibilities, and goals. Team culture typically develops during the norming stage. To support culture, a team charter is essential. It includes a mission statement, goals, team members' roles and needs, ground rules, communication and meeting protocols, decision-making and conflict resolution rules, feedback mechanisms. You will likely develop a team charter during group projects in your courses. Let's now introduce some relevant concepts from psychology. One important concept is psychological safety, a term you may have heard. Research shows that psychological safety is a strong predictor of team success. Teams thrive when all members speak up, listen empathetically, and understand each other's feelings. However, we must also be cautious of groupthink. This occurs when teams agree too quickly, often without enough information, leading to poor decisions. Symptoms of groupthink include collective rationalization, self-censorship, peer pressure. Many Japanese students and professionals often cite peer pressure as a concern. However, this phenomenon is not unique to Japan. It is universal, as demonstrated in this book and supported by research. For example, in my class, students from the US and Germany also shared that they refrained from expressing their true thoughts during a discussion due to peer pressure. Another hallmark of effective team is embracing diversity. There are 2 types: inherent diversity and acquired diversity. Inherent diversity includes age, gender, ethnicity, and sexual orientation. Acquired diversity involves traits you acquire through experience, such as customer service, retail, or engineering. Acquired diversity is often overlooked, but essential. To support it, we must ensure everyone is heard, create a safe space for novel ideas, give team members decision-making authority, share credit, and offer constructive feedback. These practices also reinforce psychological safety. To summarize, here are the 9 key characteristics. Number 1, focus on performance. 2, go through natural stages to reach high performance. 3, build a work culture around values, norms, and goals. 4, meet often. 5, focus on psychological safety and ensure all voices are heard. 6, avoid groupthink. 7, embrace diversity. 8, solve problems and innovate by cycling through divergence and convergence. 9, give positive feedback and evaluate team performance regularly. These elements help foster a common sense of purpose within the team. To wrap up, in a great program at the School of Business Administration, we help you integrate management, cross-cultural awareness, and the use of English. Today, as an introduction to that, we discussed the principles of effective team communication. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and I look forward to seeing you at the School of Business Administration, Meiji.